favour of Sydney Olympic. Of course, they were trailing to that early goal from Chris Payne for Manly United, but there was a lot more purpose, a lot more energy about Sydney Olympic in that second half. In what proved to be all about the Gaitatzis brothers. Young Michael Gaitatzis got himself 2 goals. Older brother Harry got himself a goal as well. Michael Gaitatzis only a late inclusion in the starting 11 after Will Angel pulled out this afternoon with the flu, and certainly rewarding the faith of coaches Grant Lee and Peter Zorbas with his 2-goal performance. It was young Michael Gaitatzis who got Olympic back on level terms after 58 minutes, and at that point the game was very much in the balance. 2 big saves from Paul Henderson to deny Chris Payne and Jimmy Oates might have proved the turning point in the end. And then Harry Gaitatzis, who had been shifted up front in a reshuffle, which saw Dimitri Hatzimaradis taken off by Sydney Olympic, got himself the goal, which put Sydney Olympic in front. And then Michael Gaitatzis iced the cake with the 3rd goal of the match late.
Slotted a great shot from outside the box, low into the corner of the Melbourne Knights goal. 11 minutes later, he followed up with a second after some really good interplay from the Olympic players around the box. That made it 2-0. That was our half-time score. It looked like there was going to be plenty more drama, and there certainly was. We came out for the second half. Melbourne Knights got on top early, and they got a goal back through a very promising young player, Jordon O'Doherty. He got them back into the game on the 52nd minute, I should say. And then a little bit later on, Jordon O'Doherty picked up a second yellow card, which got him his marching orders. I think he was a little bit unlucky. It looked to me like he just went in for a good strong tackle, but that seemed to swing the balance of the play back again in Olympic's favour. They then went 3-1 up with 5 minutes to go. That goal came through substitute MustafaJafari. That made it 3-1. That was our final score. And then right on full time, we had a little bit of drama that I think our cameras might have just caught. The Melbourne Knights goalkeeper, Christopher May, looked like he put his hands on the referee and gave a bit of a shove. He received his marching orders, so maybe we've got a little bit more to hear than that, but that's just all adds to the flavour of what was a fantastic, entertaining evening. Now, I'm very pleased to say I've been joined by Mike Mulvey, Brisbane Roar coach. And Mike, first question to you is, what did you get out of tonight?
You know, I'm here not just as a fan of football, but also looking for the next player that we might be able to find from one of the teams in the NPL. Obviously, we prefer to be a team from Queensland, but this is the opportunity for every player that's got aspirations to play at the A-League level.
Absolutely, and that's what we want to hear. And just on that, there was a young...
Goals, send-offs, controversy, already it's got it. There was moments of magic. I thought the Strikers thoroughly deserved their win, Simon. They had to work hard for it. The local team dug in, but it was a great all-round performance and great drama.
Scott Pettit, though, giving Broadmeadow Magic the lead after 57 minutes. Neat little 1-2, and he threaded it past Michael Turnbull to give the home team the advantage.
Well, it took a while, but finally he showed some quality. He's got great pace. He's got the ability to run at defenders. On this occasion, it was a combination play that got him in behind the Strikers' defence, and it's a really composed finish and a great start for the local team.
If that was composed, what about this finish from Matt Thurtell for the equaliser for the Brisbane Strikers? He just thumped it into the back of the net.
Well, it was decent build-up play by the Strikers as well, but he funded the finish from Thurtell. It was a magic finish. He's 100 goals in 150 appearances. He doesn't need to be asked twice, Simon. He just lashed it on really good technique and found the top half of the net, and the Strikers were off.
And, of course, the Strikers had the chance to win the game with 8 minutes remaining when Josh Piddington brought down Matt Thurtell. We thought outside the box. The replays confirmed it, but the referee pointed to the penalty spot. Piddington sent off, but Keenan Dimpies saw his spot kick saved expertly by Chris Bowling.
It was a super save, yeah. Certainly outside the box. Definitely a red card, though, but it was a great save. But unfortunately, it got Bowling into the book, which meant a yellow card, which meant later controversy. But it was a super save on this occasion.
So into extra time we went, and the Strikers still creating the better opportunities out of the two team. Of course, you'd expect that with an extra man as well. And in the final analysis, it was a substitution from interim coach David Large that perhaps did the trick. He threw on Jonty Richter, super crossover, knocked back by Matt Thurtell, and there was the finish from Scott Coulson.
Yeah, good experience from David Large, yeah, showing his cards right at the death there. Jonty Richter, the Strikers probably lacked a little bit of polish in the final third all night, and Jonty Richter provided the type of service that they needed, that they were lacking. And then in the end, it was an intelligent header by Thurtell, great composure by Coulson, and a super finish to get the Strikers into the next round of this great competition.
And still we weren't.
Hyundai A-League team. Here are the goals. This is how it unfolded tonight at South Springvale. South Cardiff scored the first goal. It was a long throw in, Mark Rudin, and South Springvale did well to answer back pretty quickly.
Yeah, 2 set pieces, and they've done extremely well to come from behind on both occasions, albeit at home. But as you mentioned, it's the passion, the emotion that's connected in cup football. You saw, a lot of these players don't get the opportunity to, most of the time they're watching their heroes play the A-League. Now they're actually playing in front of a decent crowd at their stadium, and people at home are able to watch some of their skill sets, and it's fantastic. Great interview with the goalkeeper. He mentioned that we're at the pub 24/7 with his teammates. That's how they got through this game and into the next round as well. And this certainly is the fairy tale story about the Cup so far. South Springvale, playing the third tier of Victorian football, is able to and they find themselves now in the round of 16 of the national inaugural FFA Cup. Simply